Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it.
Mm-hmm.
Today we listened to Ami by Ayaho, which was a suggestion from Stark.
Thank you, Stark.
Thank you, Stark. And we've listened to this song, pretended that it was the theme song for an anime that we then came up with.
Which it already sounds like.
It does.
Seriously.
Which we're like, should we double check? But a quick search later, and I think we're okay.
Maybe.
But we took our 5 minutes, that's what makes it instant, to write our ideas separately. And then we're now going to combine them into a mega anime, which is kind of the whole thing we do here.
It's the fun part.
It is the fun part. You said it in a tone, but honestly, it is the most fun part.
We got to get through the individual presentations.
Lame.
And then we can do the fun part.
Yay, fun part. But once we have shared our ideas, we start mishing and mashing them together. And
like a potato.
Nami. We drop things we don't like. We add stuff.
There's a little scallion.
Ooh, I want some butter.
Some butter in there.
A little salt. Okay. Once we make that
Cheese.
tasty dish, then
We're making mashed potatoes,
I guess so. Surprise. We come up with the title, which is the title of the episode. So
it's not there.
it's not up there.
Not for us.
No.
For you, dear
Who
listener,
knows?
it
Who
is
knows
there.
where that is? But you'll kind of know where this is going before we do.
Yeah. Maybe. The titles are not descriptive.
Not necessarily. But it's more than nothing.
Maybe you catch a vibe.
Which, yeah, actually, good point, Jimmy. You should listen to the song, listener.
Speaking of vibes.
And you can, pause. Maybe you already listened to. Maybe you don't. Maybe wait till the end. Whatever.
Or you're on the playlist that has
And
episodes
it's all set up
and
for you.
songs. Wow.
Pretty nifty.
Nifty thing we do for you.
Nifty thing that happens to exist now. But, yeah, you can follow along at home, see if you feel the same about what we've done.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
That's it.
Have I done all the bits?
You've done all the bits?
Then I think, without further ado...
Yes. So much fanfare for a part we don't even like doing.
I know. Let me share
It's not even the fun part.
It's not. Let me share my unfun idea.
They're skipping through the... we're still here.
Yeah, that's a weird way to skip. It's like
You're skipping
pausing.
2 seconds?
It's like pausing. Anyhow,
Just pausing.
shall I?
Yes.
Okay. Ahem. Welcome to the Boardwalk. Two competing restaurants with a long-standing family rivalry are both struggling in the small, aging seaside community. Tourism isn't what it once was, and the youngest generations of the family, both students and part-time help, are tasked with helping drum up business. But what happens when the kids realize they might be better off together? Can they keep their newfound viral Pinstagram notoriety hidden from their families, or will it all come tumbling down? Basically...
Tumblr.
I got it in there. Basically, I couldn't get past how cute the song was, and I kept seeing, dancing to
little tiki-takis.
little kind of, yeah.
Or Pinstagrammies.
Little dances, little viral dances that features their food from their restaurants.
Yeah.
And I was kind of picturing, don't ask me why I went this into it, but I did. Like the two kids, one does one dance, one does the other, and they have a food, and then they kind of combine the foods as well as their dances, and that's what's really popular, is I'm doing this with this food.
Is it one
I'm doing
account?
this.
It's not 2 accounts?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So their family, it's like the Romeo and Juliet, rival families, but they're actually, I think if we worked together,
it's
our
like they're
families would
two
both do better.
noodle shops, but they specialize in 2 different things, so it's they aren't really competition for each other, but there's something
They're better together.
they both buy the single, I think. Ooh,
wait, it's our podcast.
that's what I'm saying. You've described our podcast in an anime, but
meta.
I think there'd be really something funny in the past. There was one time they were both at the grocery store, and one of the owners bought all of the flour that day, sold out at the store, and then the other one shows up and sees them with the full cart and is like, the rivalry. And it was like so long ago, and it was just like one thing, but they never dropped it.
I'm cool with that.
So reparations, obviously, at the end of the show, because
Flower for
somebody
everybody.
buys somebody else flower, bouquet of flower. Yes. No, this is a very fun idea. I like it a lot.
But yeah, they're like getting.
I can already picture it. It's very good.
I'm even seeing like cute little teddy bear costume.
Yeah, there's something fun about.
Is it related to the show we just watched? Who's to say?
I think it'd be like very well edited TikToks where they pass each other dances in like a split screen thing, but it's not an actual split screen. It's just the divide between their two shops.
Yes.
And so they're like passing each other these dishes, and then maybe it's like a half cut of the video where you have the dance on the top and then the dish being made in the bottom.
Yeah.
And then it's both of them adding the things and creating the mega dish.
Yes.
Mega dish.
Mega dish.
And yeah,
Patent
that'd be really good. Mega dish.
But that's just kind of
Our next shirt, mega dish.
That's us. Mega snack? Because you're looking like a snack? I don't know if people even still say that.
Mega snack.
Mega snack.
Mega dish.
Yeah.
Who knows?
In any case, I just couldn't get. It's so cute, and I could like picture dancing, and then like little zooms on the beat, like zoom in and out of the dances,
edited
and
to that
yes.
sort of thing.
So I loved what I saw in my head, and it became this.
I love this song. This is a very good song.
The little like organ-y in there.
Organ thing, yeah. Retro-y.
Yeah.
Just that sound is very good.
Agreed.
People use more of that little organ.
And if you haven't already listened to the song, have we sold you on it yet?
Electric organ?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I think most organs.
Clav? Is that what it is? No.
I mean,
I don't know.
you know what? I don't know how a pipe organ works.
It's not a pipe organ.
Right, but that's not electric, is my understanding.
No, it's powered by air.
I don't know how that works. Your foot pedals
Foot pedals?
is like the bellows kind of a thing?
Yeah, you're like feeding it.
Well, I'm going to sound real stupid in this. What else is new? Okay, would you like to share your idea?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't like played an organ.
Thank you, Stark, for the organ.
Thank you, Stark. But you sent it over.
Wow.
It doesn't fit in the house. Too big.
Well,
Pipe's too big.
pipe's too big.
Pipe's too big.
Next time, electric.
Next time, no pipes. Thank you again, Stark, for the song. And thank you for your ideas. Yeah, that was good. I'm going to share mine now.
I didn't mean to say yes so readily, but thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I do like it a lot.
Yours.
We'll see how it combines with my idea, which is as follows. How are we in the bad part of the episode? We haven't even gotten to the fun part, but I'm having so much fun.
You know what? Me too.
It's all fun here. Here we go. The protagonists can summon bubble warriors to stop baddies and clean up big messes. All they need is a solution to create soap bubbles, and they breathe temporary life into the small bubble golems.
Sorry, question. Is it a singular bubble that's shaped, or is it a bunch of little bubbles together?
A bunch of little bubbles.
Thank you.
Yep. So, of course, they start the best cleaning service in town. Not only can the Bubble Warriors spot clean, but they can also tidy up your place in record time. So the hero lives in a spotless home and is the face of a growing cleaning company empire. Can they bottle the warriors for sale? What happens when a large monster threatens their home and there's no bubble wand in sight? Good thing they've been developing bath bombs for big messes this monster. One pop of the bomb and the monster will likely be scrubbed from existence.
Oh.
Because I wanted to use scrub.
Yeah, but from existence sounds like
they just get
bad thing.
They get cleaned real
Sounds
good.
like too much.
They just get cleaned away.
I also hate the idea that you've created life and then you're bottling it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Between that and scrubbing away an existence.
Well, no, I think it's a question, but they haven't.
Actually nefarious.
They didn't figure it out. They're trying to sell it, but it's something only they can do.
Okay.
And the bath bombs somehow are magic as well. I don't know. I didn't get that far.
All right. It's not evil, though?
It's not evil.
Okay.
They're trying to make money off of it, but it's like a small town thing. You know, they have to go to the place and clean up the
Okay.
smaller scale things.
I understand.
But they're doing well. And it's not evil. They defeat bad people.
Okay. Look at those bubbles go.
It's small sentience, but not actual life. You know, it's like magical.
Okay.
And I was almost thinking they are always existing. It's not sad, they're
All right.
they're there, and then they're like, we're here to help, they want to be there, and then when they pop, it's not like they die.
Okay.
They just are like, don't exist for that amount of time.
You know what? We don't have to get into that
No.
because we get to combine our ideas into a
Mega
anime.
That's what we do. How do you want to combine TikTok Noodle Shop with Bubble Golem?
It's a great question. I mean,
And this is Golem as like construct, not like...
oh, I was picturing the Minecraft.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
But almost I was thinking small warrior, like small knights,
Okay.
clad in armor, but it's all bubbly and cute.
Okay.
And they have little swords. Tink!
Little bubble swords.
Little bubble swords. It's
That
all very
kind of
rounded.
Looks like balloon twisted things.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm picturing.
Yes, but no, if they're pinched, they, it's not really
No,
how
it's
bubble
just
works.
it's where one balloon ends. Sorry, one bubble ends.
One balloon bubble. Yeah. And it's funny because this whole time there is like a movie, an anime film about, it's called Bubble, I think.
Oh,
And it's like, but this is like not that at all.
cool. Because I don't know what that other one is. So,
There's like one sentient bubble possibly.
Huh.
Kind of mermaid-esque.
okay.
Yes.
My first thought on combining them,
Yes.
and it's not a great thought.
The fun part.
The fun part is not here quite yet. Now we've hit
getting
the
there.
challenging
We're getting
part.
there.
I mean, it seems like a cleaning shop and in mine it was a food shop
Yeah.
are the rivals. How could they be better together? I'm not sure.
No, and I almost think two cleaning shops is boring, right?
Yeah.
And a
but
cleaning and
you
food-
said bath bomb.
Yes, I did.
So maybe it's like a spa?
Oh, true.
And
Could be.
Like you clean yourself and then you clean your house? Like those are the two
Could be.
cleaning supply. I don't know.
I don't think that's it. I don't think there is a harmonious way to get a cleaning and food combo.
No, because they're literally the opposites of
Yeah,
each other.
like when I think of a bath bomb being developed and you break it open and
there's
it's food inside, I hate
No,
it. I
yeah.
don't like it at all.
But snacks in the bathtub.
Snacks in
We
the
can
bath.
all get behind that.
Bathtub snack time. Same time.
You know the little trinkets in the middle? It's actually a bag of chips
Yes.
in the middle of the bath bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, I still
Delicious.
hate it. It'd be soggy because your hands would be wet. It's not gonna work.
It'd be like if if you put a chip in water and it flattens out
Ugh.
and it had a ridge to it,
Ugh.
and you're like, well, this isn't good or
No.
edible.
No, okay. So
No, so I think there's an aspect of mine where this person is using a very small power to...
do you want to lose the cleaning and
Yes.
you want to keep the magic?
Yes. So what
Okay.
I'm proposing
We're
is...
eating sentient noodles?
No. You're not eating. They're serving. The bubble knights are now bubble servers.
Okay.
Or whatever, noodle servers,
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
they efficiently are running this restaurant. And so the the combination would be there's two rivals. They both have these powers. Both of them do.
Okay.
Because this is every day. Everybody has powers.
Sure.
But they're rivals because of whatever happened. We'll figure that out. Maybe it's the flower thing still. Either way, they have like pepper warriors and they have like soybean warriors or something like that.
Okay.
And then the powerful children, which are yours, I think,
Yes.
they still have the same camaraderie, but now they make really cool videos that have magic bean warriors. Something like that. I don't know. There's magic in the food.
Okay.
The cleaning is gone.
Okay.
I don't like cleaning and food. I want
It
them
doesn't
to
work.
not. It makes
And
me
double cleaning
taste
doesn't
bad things.
really-
Double cleaning is bad.
So,
Double cleaning is not fun. Food is fun. People like food. People don't like cleaning.
okay.
Which is why mine would be good because magic cleans.
Okay. I'm going to propose something else
That's fine.
That-
We're in the fun part now.
you may not love,
Challenging and fun.
but I kind of hate the idea of little warriors serving food.
They're not warriors anymore. They're servers
I
in
still,
little aprons.
I'm picturing Flubber
That's accurate, yes.
I don't like it.
You know, like a little flubber with a little...
Fubber in an apron.
Flubber with a little cloche going on?
No,
No, you don't like that
I
one?
don't. And so I'm going to propose something else.
Flubber cloche? And then in the cloche is a little flubber?
Also with a cloche. Yeah,
A
no.
little smaller cloche.
And then it gets real trippy real
And it
fast.
keeps going flubbers all the way down?
Nope,
No.
don't love it. So I'm gonna propose this
All right,
instead.
we'll do it.
Well, you kept flubbering. It's not my fault.
They're still going.
Make it stop.
How small?
Perhaps the magic is in like a family recipe.
Okay.
And so it's the broth or something.
That's fine.
They each have
What's the
magic. It's the recipe.
What is the recipe?
It's like a witch's brew. Like it's a potion.
What does
it's
it do to you?
magic. It's delicious.
The magic is that it's delicious?
Yeah.
Like Lucky Charms?
No.
TM?
No. Savory delicious. But it's like hidden away.
No, well, that's the
secret
same thing. But
family
sweetness to savory.
recipe.
Got it.
I'm just gonna roll over you because I'm not falling into Flubberland again. And so, like, both broths are good, but together
Gotcha.
is really where
They
it's
form
amazing.
A magic more so potent.
And we could have one is pepper forward and the other is soybean. Like,
Right.
you know, we could have different.
That doesn't really matter to me. I just was pulling.
The other option,
It was a
if
poll.
you want to have more sentience, is they have some type of like sourdough fermented kind of a thing, each of them,
Gotcha.
that they have to keep alive. Like you do a sourdough starter.
It's scary.
Sourdough's not scary.
But I'm thinking of like the mother dough, sort of like
Yeah.
flubber
Yeah.
again, and I don't like it.
Okay.
There's that, and
I
then
love
I also
that when it was your flubber, it's fine, but my flubber
your
is scary.
flubber is literally sourdough, mother dough, creepy.
Well, other things have that,
I know.
but like.
Well, that's not even
Okay.
it. I also had a disturbing image of noodles crawling into a bowl.
Yeah.
And I hated that
Okay.
too. So the sentience sucks
All
when
right.
it's food.
So we're getting rid of the sentience?
But
Are you okay with that? Because
I'm
I hated the servers.
I'm okay with it, but the magic needs to have some sort of something. Because mine was all magic, right?
Yes.
They magically clean your place.
and
They
mine was
magically-
non-magic.
Exactly. So the magic being that it tastes real good is not...
Okay, do you want like health potion kind of thing?
No, because
It
I don't need
heals
it to
you?
be witch's brew. I don't need
I didn't
it
want
to
them
be
to be
that.
witches. I was trying to
Right, but if they're
explain it.
creating a magic food that
elixir
you ingest,
drink. Yes.
then that's sort of like inherent to something a witch would do. And I get that, and that's fine. You don't like a little golem in a bow tie serving you a thing?
I really am not into it.
You're not into it? What if they're cute?
I can't get past Flubber. It can't be cute.
What if it's not... Flubber wasn't cute. Flubber was a nightmare.
Exactly. I can't get past Flubber.
Well, I'm not saying it's Flubber-like at all.
I can't get past it.
Well, I can't get... Okay, well, here we go. It's magic, food. What does it do? I need to...
What do you
I
want it to do?
I need it to do something. What do you want it to do?
I don't want it to move.
It's not going to move.
Okay.
I don't want it to move.
Okay, so we're on
The
the same
sentience
page.
is gone.
Okay, we're on
Because
the same
I
page.
pictured too many horrifying things jumping into people's mouths,
Yeah.
wishing to be devoured, or I mean the noodles jumping into the bowl alone, I hated.
Yeah.
And then the sourdough being kind of like feed me more, I hate as well.
Okay.
And that's very flubber. But also the texture of a sourdough mother dough thing is like more terrifying to me than a flubber texture.
Okay.
I don't know why.
This is getting deep.
Jello is fun.
Okay. I mean,
And dogs like Jello.
I think
Therefore,
don't you dare use my argument against me. Snow is good because dogs like snow.
and therefore
And dog.
Jello. Dog would go ham on some Jello. Don't get
Probably
me wrong.
I think we've established though you don't want sentience. Neither do I.
Yes, mine was a breath of sentience. It wasn't that this
Okay,
person is
let's
talking
move past
to.
it. You want magic food. You're okay with magic food.
Yes, but it's not like Beauty and the Beast magic food where they're like,
No,
Here's
that's
my
where
food.
I was
Here's my
equating
food,
it to
serving
some
my
kind
food.
of potion.
I understand. Okay,
But
what
you
is
didn't like that?
well? What does the potion do?
What do you want it to do?
I don't know. Something fun.
Okay.
something fun, like make good TikToks. I figured it out. I did it. I've done it. I've
Share
brain
with the
blasted.
class, please.
Okay, here we go.
Because this is getting painful.
I finally have done it. Yes, we've got it. It's very good. This turns into a sort of everyone joins the musical. So you drink it, you eat the food, you ingest the food. Now you're in the TikTok land.
What?
Where you're very good at dancing. You break dance. You're in the video. It's viral because so many people are involved with the videos and they spread it like that.
Okay.
They come out of the restaurant. They're really good at dancing, and they are.
Question.
They dance and they like to do it, and it's not compulsive.
This, to me, what you've just said, sounds like the kids went, I know something that'll get people in here. They do it, and then they're like magical elders who have been just making food are like, this is not okay.
Yes.
So they get in trouble.
Who gets in trouble?
The kids for like non-consensual dancing.
Between each other? They like...
No, they're feeding people, and then the people are forced to dance by eating
They're
it.
not forced to dance. They are good at dancing, and then they wish to show and share their talents.
Yeah, but are they signing up for that, or is it just
because
a
of the
surprise?
videos?
Okay.
It starts small. They're like, it's like a commercial. They eat the soup. This is somebody who wants to eat the soup and be good at dancing.
Okay.
The commercial is they do it.
Okay. I understand.
And they're good at dancing. They walk outside the shop. They shake hands. Reparations.
Okay.
Dancing commercial. Viral.
All right, so the two foods together were magical enough that they combined make people dance?
Either that
Like
or...
part A and part B equal part C dancing?
Either that
Like it was
or
a
they're
happy
two different
accident?
styles of dancing, and then when you walk out and you do a dance off.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, I would rather it be a weird surprise.
So they combine the foods, and then it's magic, but if you just eat the food regularly, you don't dance magically?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you like that?
That's fine.
Because then I feel like we would have a reason for the families to have been forced apart because the dancing was used nefariously in the past.
Yeah, okay, that's fun.
Because this is something that I don't know why I know this. There was a disease
The
in
dancing,
like, exactly.
it was in puppet history.
That's why I know. Oh dear.
Yes.
So maybe it's something like that where the dancing got to be too much, and so the families had
They didn't know the power. Oh, I like that.
Had to split.
It's a beneficial to society that they stopped this.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's sort of a hot pot sharing situation.
Well,
when they combine it.
That was maybe the recipes together were like really strong, forced people to dance until they did. Sorry.
Until they did.
In my brain, I went into the song lyrics. Dance until they die. Apologies for my grammatical errors. So they
it was lyrically induced.
Split the soup recipe in half.
Yeah.
Families go separate ways.
Is this a secret to the children then?
Yeah.
And that's why when they combine
Nobody knows.
Yes.
Except like maybe
generations, the elders,
great grandparents might have like an inkling
That's
of
good.
like, because they've just instilled like, we hate that family, and the other one's like, yeah, we hate that family, and so everyone's just like, hatred, but they don't know why. It's for safety.
They liked each other so much
that they made dance broth.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like, it was like a wedding soup.
It was like a wedding soup.
And then the whole wedding died.
No, they didn't die.
Because they danced till they did.
I don't think they danced till they did. I think it was bad enough, though.
It was dangerous.
It was unforeseen consequences enough that they said, never again. We must hide this recipe away and split it in half and never speak of it again. The marriage is broken off. That's the thing. The marriage breaks off, and that's where the two generations start.
Yes.
And they go, well, of course, great person and the other great person, they got divorced a day after they were married.
What a mistake.
What a mistake.
Our families should never be...
It should have never be combined in the first place.
In twain or whatever.
Yeah.
So now the kids
there we go.
Combine it, but it's not as strong.
It's not as strong, and...
Or it is as strong, and great grandparents have to step in and be like...
They're alive.
Stop. However far back we can go.
You're
Whoever
making
has
me
the
pop
knowledge.
and lock against my will.
And my hip just locked.
I locked my knees. Yeah.
Maybe there's a way to thin out the broth. make
You
it
just
less
add a
potent,
little,
less magic.
More kombu.
I don't know. So either they inadvertently make the same thing and it's bad, or they've found a way to regulate it without realizing it.
And then they use
One
it.
or the other.
They don't use it for evil. They use it for
Self-promotion.
TikToks, for
Yeah.
Pinstagrams.
Yeah. So I think
Live
you
Pinstagrams.
should decide if you want them to combine the recipes as is. It's just as
Into
strong
a
as in the
mega recipe.
mega soup. Just as strong as in the olden days, which broke the family apart, or they've somehow
No, it's definitely
weakened
the
it.
kids.
without realizing.
That's the thing. The kids find the original recipe or two halves of it because it was split, and steps were taken from each. Into sort of a, if it were shredded,
Yeah.
but two of it were shredded, and then it still makes two things that are edible somehow. Don't know how that's possible, but
Well, they don't have to both be broth. It could be like broth and noodles. Like one has the
that's
noodles,
true.
one has the broth.
either way,
That might make it a lot more
that makes
sensible, actually.
Yes. So then they finally put the noodles in the broth, and the kids are not the 5-star chefs that their parents are, that their parents are.
Gotcha.
So they don't do it right, but it's
Gets
good
the
enough.
idea across.
It gets the idea of the dancing bug
Okay.
that you catch from it. Yes, but no one died in the first place.
Okay.
It's just catastrophic to have not be in control. But yeah, it's like they just dance real good.
Okay.
And then, but there is an aspect of not being able to stop until you drink water or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Less destructive. No death. No flubber.
Yeah.
No noodles. No mother dough flubber. We're good.
I like the idea of one having like the broth and the other having the noodles.
There's a noodle house and there's a soup house. If you're feeling, if you're feeling soup one day, you get that. If you're feeling, I like that a lot.
Me too.
It's literally like an 8.5 by 11 that they cut in half, and one half was the noodle recipe, and one was.
Yes.
And when they slot them in, it's like literally
Someone had torn it and the tear matches up perfectly.
exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds fun
Okay.
and realistic to something you could create in an.
Totally. Are you okay with this idea?
Yes.
I'm sorry it took us 2
I
hours
know.
to get here.
I'm glad we worked through it though, because I think there was something that we were going towards that sucked,
Yeah.
and we backed away.
Yeah.
And I just don't. Beauty and the Beast, all these flubber things can stay where they're at,
Yeah.
and exist in that
They've got their realm.
bubble. Yes,
They're staying in
the
their
bubbles
lane.
are gone. This is all
we're
fine.
not
The
getting in
cleaning
their
is
lane.
gone.
Yeah.
But so for mine, now that it's gone, I did
Are
have
you
like
okay
a
with
visual. Yes, totally. I had like a visual of like a bubble wand. And then the part that I had to reel back was they did the big bubble wand and then created like a human-sized person. And then I was like, well, that's the movie Bubble,
Oh, okay.
where there's a lady made a bubble.
Okay. You also had a big monster in yours.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you want a similar type of conflict?
Nah, I think the big conflict is
the
this
family
divorce. Keeping the family separate to keep this secret. Yeah, there is my idea in that there is a big monster is still present in that the monster is
The family.
secrets and not being truthful to one another.
Okay. I also have one more idea that's very unnecessary, but it just popped into my head.
Hit me.
Maybe
Pop
one
me.
of the, recipe items isn't really a thing anymore.
They're
and-
just like missing a
Or
thing.
one of the kids has an allergy, and so they we'll just substitute.
No peanuts.
Yeah, or, it's vegan or something. And so it's the dumbed down version.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be crazy. Yeah, they had a magical pig. That like.
See, I was thinking like turtle soup because we don't eat turtle
Right.
soup anymore.
That's the
But
thing.
That used
It's
to be
like
a thing.
there was an ancient
Magical pig.
of some kind that like the pork in the broth was the magic aspect that like ruined the wedding, and they just don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Which would explain a potency. Yes.
So that was just, it kind of popped into my head as like, oh, that could be one more thing.
Could be. I'm not going to
So-
say whether it is or not, but
I like the idea that the kids are like, yeah, I don't have that, or like, oh, I can't eat that, so we'll just do this instead.
They just do like some, soybean.
I can't
oil or
have.
something.
I have to have. I'm gluten free. Can't do that.
I just have this chili crunch branded. I don't know.
That seems fine. It'll be fine.
I don't have like this list of things, but
It's most of those
it
things are in
looks
here.
like they just wanted me to add
Italian
gochugaru.
seasoning. Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of funny. And then the however many great grandparent
Yes.
would be like, you made what? And it's like, oh, phew, you didn't use
You
XYZ.
just used it for TikTok fame. Understandable.
There we go. Okay. And then they could have, if you want to keep the depressed seaside town, they could have some sort of like dance.
Revitalization.
They throw an end of summer dance
Economic
party.
festival.
And people eat and then they dance and
It's a good time.
they have watch the sunset or something.
Yeah, totally. Seaside towns are
I love me a small
just very
seaside
good.
town.
I feel like it's every other episode we get one in, but
Yeah.
sometimes
Sorry,
it's necessary.
I have a type.
There's cats. It's a seaside
Cats,
town.
small seaside town.
Magic, generally. What else do you need?
Music, dancing,
Music, dancing.
bookstore.
Our show is based on a song, so
Therefore, we got little dances.
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Are you pleased?
Title time.
Cool.
I'm there.
That answers that question.
Dancing word.
Dancing and like soup.
Soup word.
Dance soup.
All right, you want to do a dance word first or a soup word first?
I'll start with that sippin' soup.
I'll pop lock duck myself into a dance. You know what move I was gonna do? I'll pop lock duck.
I'm not sure you knew.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Rivals.
Chowder.
Rival chowder. That's my favorite arcade game.
Yeah.
Step up. Add your quarter to rival chowder. Okay, soup word for me, dance word for you. 3, 2, 1. Recipe.
Shuffle.
Chowder shuffle.
The chowder shuffle.
That is fun.
Thank you.
I got recipe rivals.
That's good. I also thought of dance and dumplings.
Dance and dumplings.
That would be like their Pinstagram name.
Dumplings.
Dumplings.
Dumplings? Apostrophe?
Yeah, I put dancing dumplings.
Oh, you apostrophized both.
That would be, I don't know if you can have
Apostrophized.
punctuation in Pinstagram, like handles, but that's what I was picturing, is that would be their
Oh,
handle.
it would just be lacking the G's.
Yeah.
But they're going to make them G's.
Nice.
Dancing? Sorry, I just want to be...
You can say dancing dumplings.
Dancing dumplings. It's cute. I do like dumplings. And dumplings.
Just saying. It was something I came up with, that's all.
All right, hear me out. What about restaurant rivals,
Okay, instead of recipe, that makes more sense.
soup boogie?
Oh.
Get down with your bad self. It keeps going. No, just soup boogie.
Sure. Because I was thinking like disco soup, but that's
Disco soup
it's not that great.
is gonna regret this monogram. Disco? No, yeah. I don't think we defined
soup
disco.
boogie.
Soup boogie?
Well, I had chowder shuffle.
Chowder shuffle is so good.
It's for the retirement community down
but I
the
don't
road.
think chowder is the right vibe for.
No,
we've
like
sort
I
of created
said.
like a ramen.
It's for the community down the street. They're doing the
Yes.
chowder shuffle. We're doing the soup
We're
boogie.
doing the soup boogie.
Yeah.
That's fun. Ramen boogie? Nah. I think soup boogie's fun. Restaurant rivals. Soup boogie.
Yeah. It makes more sense because the recipes aren't rivals.
It's the
It's
restaurants that have they're rivals for the wrong reason.
Agreed.
I think it gets a good vibe of the confrontational
And also the
attitude
dancing.
that they have towards each other. And then dancing rivals it was my dancing word.
Yeah.
Soup boogie. Okay, who would you want to be in restaurant rivals? Soup boogie. Also, there's a colon in the middle there.
Of course. Would you like to go on a date with me?
Which one?
Maybe we
Where we
can't
going?
decide. Maybe we're the first ones. They're like, wait, try this. Because I was like, I want noodles. And you're like,
The
I want
first
soup.
ones? That would not be like a friend group thing?
Well, we just like get it to go or something.
Oh.
So we don't have a reaction. Maybe you see us
Oh,
dancing in the background
that
later
would be
or
funny,
something.
actually, and true to life. You
Yeah.
order soup, and I order the noodles, and
yeah.
we combine them, and we have our little dance boogie,
Just
soup
in the
boogie.
background. It's just a hint at what's to come.
That's the thing. Not even in the background. You don't even see it.
Oh, okay.
You just see us order the things, and we're like, oh, picking up for Cameo, please.
Cameo 1 and Cameo 2? Okay.
And then we meet up, and we're like, oh, yours looks so good. We're going to have to try each of them together. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Restaurant.
Date night.
Rivals.
Check.
Soup Boogie. Date night in the anime.
Done.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I want to do that in real life now, where we order 2 different things, and we go get them, and then we come back, and we mix and match.
Yeah.
It's like a real date.
Sounds amazing. Go to a park or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think. Well, no. Well, here we go. Restaurant Rivals Soup Boogie. I keep saying it because it's fun to say, and I think that's the sign of a good title.
Absolutely.
So we're in it, and we've made it. So that's the show. Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Yes.
Thank you again to Stark
Thank
for the
you,
suggestion.
Ami, Ayaho. It's a good song.
Mm-hmm. If
you have the time to listen
organ.
to it, we do provide a link in the podcast description.
Sound.
And it's only 2.5 minutes.
It's a snappy one.
It is snappy. It gets to it. It almost starts ominously as if it's going to be scary. And then, oh, no, it's not.
Kind of like our whole anime idea.
Yeah. It starts ominous and scary and has a backstory about
Not death,
jilted lovers.
but
Yes.
dancing.
Dancing. Not to death.
Nope.
Nothing death related.
Nope.
Just a scene.
Walking it back.
Yes.
It's great.
Enough of a scene that it leads to a divorce and an irrevocable break in the... Well, not irrevocable. It becomes...
Look at us now.
It becomes breakable. I'm just making up words now. I've done it all episode.
Make up ideas,
make up
words.
Make a list of all the words I said that aren't real.
Oof.
Either way, that's going to do it for this episode of Instant Anime. Thank you so much for listening. If you have the time to follow us on our one social media, it's Twitter at Instant Anime Pod, as long as that website exists.
So far, so good.
We post GIFs teasing upcoming episodes, and then the pinned tweet is the suggestion form, which is exactly how Stark likely was able to provide us this song. You provide us the song title, the artist, and then if you want to shout out in the episode, then you provide your name. Otherwise, you can leave it blank, and when we name you ourselves, you could be Noodle Monster. To us.
Or Bubble Monster.
Or Bubble Monster.
The one that didn't
that got away. And but again, Stark gave it to us and then gave us their name. So
there
that's
you go.
A full-on shout-out there. So that's the Twitter. Other than that, we have a website.
We do, and you can find it at instantannie.may. It's where we host, so it has all of our episodes with clickable links in the description and some podcatchers and some other things. It's been sort of redesigned a little bit lately.
I can't change it.
I don't think I can say sidebar anymore.
Unfortunate.
So it's in the menu.
It's in...
Top menu?
It's
hamburger
in the
menu?
burger.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
It's in there somewhere.
The 3 lines.
But that's how you can find all sorts of things on there. Podcatchers and the briefly mentioned playlist where the songs and the episodes are lined up.
Yes. Multiple playlists there, multiple podcatchers. I mean, you're already listening to us on your favorite thing. And if you love your favorite thing, if you love us, if you hate us, it doesn't really matter.
Your favorite thing, us.
If wherever you're listening, it'll have a, sort of place where you can rate or review a podcast. And if you have the time to do so, you could do that for us. And it would be amazing. We'd love to know what you think of the show. Other than that, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.